here. 31st of October 2022, and it's time for Team JBA. We're headed to Texas. Look at that sunset, guys. That's one of the nicest sunsets I've ever seen to go racing at. So Team JBA, we're headed out. We're gonna go to COTA, and we're gonna do it. Get the tunnel port back, and do a little Trans Am vintage racing. Should be good. All right, it is the 31st of October 2022, and I am getting ready to head to Texas, celebrating my bud Kenny Monfort, class 78, Texas A&M, Aggie Band, Corps Cadets, the ultimate bullet. We're going to Texas in it. Right, Chris? Attaboy. Fire it up. Okay, looking good. So it's Halloween. Happy Halloween, by the way.
Thank you. I forgot it was Halloween until, I was on my way.
Until you saw us in our costumes?
Yeah, that's it.
I'm a race car driver.
Yeah, race car.
Oh, man.
I'm a
It's
tourist.
the 31st. We're in Yuma eating,
Chicken fried steak.
chicken fried steak. It's
Vegetables.
11 o'clock. We got here in 2.5 hours. Drove 100 miles an hour. Chris has got grilled cheese. I'm on a diet, so I'm not gonna
See what I got?
I gotta lose 5 pounds before I can't get into my driver's suit. All right, it's November 1st, and we got out last night. We're headed to Austin, Texas. Stuart, your baby is on the way. So we're celebrating Kenny Monfort, your buddy. And how did it run last night, Chris?
Yeah, like a bat out of hell.
Yeah, Craig left an hour ahead of us, and we got there before him. No, wait a minute. Almost.
So close.
We were so close. Anyway, the big block is ruling. Coming down the mountain was pretty exhilarating. Well done. Chris was like on the throttle down the hill, and I'm going, whoa, dude. Anyway, Kenny would be proud, and you too, Stuart. So we're going to COTA, Circuit of the Americas road racing. So we just have to warm up a little bit. Primary crew. Yeah, we're doing yoga this morning. Oh, that's Jack LaLanne. I already rolled my back out. So anyway, Teamster is, here comes our Teamster. And the crew chief is flying in when you arrive. So we're gonna use, we need you to get there to help straighten out the crew chief, Stuart. All right? See you soon. All right, Steve, tell me, how we doing?
2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
I think we'll make it.
Oh man, the beast is tearing it up. We can barely keep up. We got the crew cab dually at full throttle. Nothing like a Cobra Jet. Cobra Jet on a highway in Wilcox, Arizona now, headed to New Mexico. We've been on the road for about, well, I guess 6.5 hours. So we're kicking butt, and everybody's loving on Steve McLean here.
Oh man, I stopped at McDonald's. I couldn't get out of the car. Everybody's coming up. Hey, what's in it?
I know it. It's just an old V8 Mustang.
Yeah. They don't believe me.
With a little bit of JBA. All right, we got the Cobra Jet aboard, and we are touring Circuit of the Americas. Gonna go find registration. We're about 2 weeks after the Formula One race. Can't believe how much gear is here, can you?
No. Place is awesome.
That's the outer perimeter road. is the 3rd of November, and we are at Heaven, Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas. Doesn't get any better than this in America, at least. Formula One track. We love our Laguna. We love our Sears Point, but there's just something about this racetrack. The girth, the size, friendliness, the space for rigs and trailers and racers. It's really an unbelievable facility. We're here, they get teched in tomorrow. We get to qualify and we race on Saturday and Sunday. Team JBA, we drove out for the SVRA championships. We ran 3 races this year, and let's see what we can do. They're fast here in Texas, so we're going to give them JBA hell. The tunnel port's ready, the driver's ready, the crew. Well, some of them are still sleeping, but here at Team JBA, we always have backup plans. So, if need be, we'll solicit some Texans to help us, because that's the way we roll at JBA Speed Shop. All right, we're in tech inspection, and giving us the once over for sure. A lot of killer cars here. SVRA's pretty specific. They checked our electrical system, our brake lights, our safety gear. Now they're under the hood and checking the chassis. What is that? Oh, that's a new steering wheel for Jay.
Caution hot.
What do the instructions say, Mikey?
It says give it to Jay and make him read it.
What? All right, we're in Texas.
So those are the legs. They go on that. This goes in it. That goes on top.
Well, where's the torque wrench?
Yeah. Don't talk about the torque wrench.
Oh, look. Where's the wood?
It's over on the side of the trailer.
Yeah, that's the trailer.
Oh, look at that. We got pickles and wood at JBA Speed Shop. Well, this morning we've had a driver's meeting, and we had to then go down and get some equipment for the crew. The crew was not happy having to walk too far, so look what we found. Oh, boss brother,
Yes, sir.
how can we tell that Stewart's in town?
We got Whataburgers.
We got the Whataburgers. How many Whataburgers we got? Studebaker Whataburgers. That's what you call a meal. That's
Once a
event
week?
management.
Right.
Well done, Stuart.
Thank you, Stuart.
All right, it is the 5th now of November. We're getting ready to show up at the track. We are not at Buc-ee's. We were at Burpee's. I don't know. We're in Texas. That's what we do. Let's have a good race. It's the way to start the morning. Burpee's. All right, it's the 5th of November. We're just finished our practice in the morning, and we actually got it done. We put the Hoosiers on and drove around in the rain. Of course, the Rain X was working pretty good. Our old duct tape gray Trans Am car was. How'd she sound out there, boss brother?
What's up?
How'd she sound out there?
Oh, she sound badass. Badass, JBA.
And all those other guys that came in the rain, didn't they?
Yeah,
What was the deal with that? Were they afraid of me or the rain?
the rain.
Oh, damn it. I thought they might be afraid of me. And we came back and our tailgate spot was set up. Stuart arrived, and you know, we're looking good. We're ready for the afternoon storm. Well, the bong of life, Stuart is making it perfect. You know, every family film we have, you ruined. I mean, I try so hard to find one film I can show Stuart's mother. And every one of them, Craig is like a sailor.
Well, I think you hung around centers a lot.
I don't know.
You know,
Are we
50
racing
years.
Are we racing in Texas?
We're racing in Texas.
All right.
This is how it's done.
All right, that's the way it's done.
That's why you do it.
Well, Mikey,
Yeah?
do you think that the storm's going to get to us? It looks pretty boring to me. I don't see anything happening. Do you?
Yeah.
What's this over here?
Oh, over there? Oh. Oh.
Oh! Oh, wait a minute. What is that? What about that lightning there behind the cloud right
Oh. I don't see any lightning.
there? No, there
I don't see any lightning.
That's it. I think the rain's over. All right. We've survived the storm of life. Team JBA is perfect. Our hydro engineering, as Mick Ball calls us, succeeded. A little sociological impact on those young efforts of hydro engineering at JBA Speed Shop, which very rarely can you defeat Mother Nature, but this time she went down. So anyway, now it's just a matter of seeing if we can get the flagpole straight again and head out. We're first to qualify, so we're qualified 25th right now. We're 28th out of 50 some cars, so it was a little rough in the rain, and we got a big crash yesterday and Corvette balled it up, so we only got 2 laps in. So concept is go to the front. JBA Speed Shop. All right, I got to get my contacts in. We're ready to go. Just make a slight adjustment to the Watts link. Safety wire didn't work this morning. It was a little too early for the crew, so we zip tied the cap on the power steering pump. We're not vintage all the way today, and we're going out. Let's do this. All right, well, we improved our lap times, but we have a cracked Synchro in high gear, so I think we lost a couple seconds for qualifying. We're sitting with a 240, and that's probably good for 5th qualifier in our group, 4th, 5th. We don't know. We're going to see where they put us. Bottom line is we got to take the car apart. We got plenty of time. Change transmissions. All right, it is, let's see, 8:30. It's 8:30, so that makes it 10:30 here. We go out at 1:30. We got the tranny. We got the crew.
Got any blue Loctite?
Blue Loctite coming up. All right, we must be racing in Texas, that's all I got to say. We must be racing in Texas is all I got to say.
Yeah, that's right.
We must be racing in Texas is all I got to say.
We must be.
It stopped raining.
The sun's coming out.
All right, let's do this.
Sun's coming out.
It's gonna get good in Texas. Oh man, when we get done racing in Texas, doesn't get any better than that. You gotta check it out. All right, we have to see if this meat is perfect or not. Yeah, just do it like you mean it. Oh yeah, whoa. All right, I think we're pretty perfect now. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Don't get that on camera. Don't get what? This. Why? No, that's perfect. That's just the way it's supposed to be. That's well grilled. All right, well, we've had a very interesting morning. Got the tranny redone. We go out in about 30 minutes. Had a ratchet explode, took out my eye. Crew's like, why are you turning wrenches?
I'm in your eye.
So I was under the car and Balzer wouldn't let me help him change the transmission, which I've changed my own transmission in that car multiple times. But Balzer, you know, he's a big guy. He has his way. You guys have all worked with him. So he chases me out from under the car, and another buddy, Paul Dotson, who was the first employee at my Texaco when I rented my Texaco. So, and Paul works for Lockheed for 30 plus years, and he was the original instrumentation engineer on the F-35. So Paul's got a Shelby Mustang. He's just our age, and he and Balzer are changing the tranny. Well, I'm working the jack in the front of the motor, under the motor, and I look up, and I see that when Ethan and I did the headers, we left one of the motor mounts bolts loose. The back motor mount bolt was missing on the driver's side. So I went over to the spares, pulled out a bolt, got it up there, got it tight, and went into my toolbox, grabbed my Craftsman 3/8 long-handled flex ratchet, had a long extension and a 6-inch extension, popped them together, went up through the headers, and I was torquing it. And as I started to get it torqued, you know how those ratchets, so Craftsman's, when they're worn, they'll click, they'll release on you when you're pulling on it, which it did. And I reached up and rehooked them back up, stuck it back up in there, torqued it, it released again, and the ratchet hit me in the head. Right in the eye. Right in the eye. I was lucky it could have lost my eye. In the race, I worked my way up to 23rd, and I was coming around the last lap, and the power steering pressure side line blew. Sprayed vapor on the headers, which exploded in flames. I had never had that happen before. You know, I've had engines blow up, and there's one of two things when your engine blows up. It's either a really loud kwomp and followed by silence, or it's a really loud kabang and a whole lot of rattle, clang, 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 clang. This was neither like that. This was just a kwomp. Yes, Thor?
I think we should start calling you a nickname. I thought the word lucky.
Lucky. So I'm bouncing across as it goes kwomp, and I'm right on the butt of these two cars, and it's, you know, I was going to pass them. One lap, last corner, I pull off the track, pull the fire extinguisher because I figured out that I'm on fire. I immediately climbed out of the car, took my suit off, except for my whitey tighties and my helmet, and I ran out. I'm on fire! I'm on fire! No, I didn't do that. Put the fire out, and I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden my black hood starts to grow. And I'm looking through my eye going, what is that? And the hood's growing. I'm going, oh, I'm still on fire. And so I got out of the car, and the emergency truck showed up, and popped the hood, put the fire out. We got the killer ribs going here. These guys are, everybody's having a blast. Yeah. Getting the margaritas out now. And then we proceeded to replace the AccuSump line, the oil pressure gauge line, all the ignition wires on the driver's side, the power steering lines, and they're all braided steel, which we had all the spares we needed to make new stuff for the most part. And we sanded the hood down, painted it, and made it to the race. And then we started.
There you go.
See, that's so easy.
Boss brother,
Yes.
the paint's not sticking.
No.
What's wrong with the paint? What do we do to fix the paint, boss brother?
rattle can. But it's my fault. Yeah. Of course it is going to be.
What do we need? Oh, look, these are all the things that Jay brought.
But of course,
Yeah,
if we don't have it.
the one
It's
thing
all
that we
Mike's
needed,
fault.
Jay.
Yeah, it's because of Mike.
Mike said don't bring it, but I brought it anyway.
One of those smiley faces that has the X's on the eyes right there.
Well, maybe just one eye.
One eye.
Yeah. We're working it.
Yeah, I'm good, Craig.
This guy's trying to fool me again. How we doing, boss brother? You guys, we got it working? How do you think, Rusty? We got it working?
Working. Good.
Arr, close your right eye. Close your right eye. No, that's your left eye. And then go arr, arr.
Yeah, we gave the EMS team
Yeah,
t-shirts.
JBA t-shirts. So then my buddies that were the EMTs showed up after we had the tequila flowing about 6 hours later. Now, before that, they came and taped me up like Rocky. So when I went to run the race, I had my eye taped open. And when I got done with the race, it was just a slit of blood. So I got out of the car, we had some brisket, everybody was around, the eye swelled up real big. They came to me and said, Jay, we're worried about your eye and the pressure of the blood, so we gotta do something. You wanna go to the hospital or you want us to do it? I said, let's go in the trailer. So I laid out in the trailer, sprinkled some tequila on me. They got the razor blade, the clean one out of the toolbox. They put alcohol on me, iced up my eye to numb it, and then they sliced my eyelid like Rocky Balboa and squeezed all the blood out. And then to patch me all up, and the next morning for the race, I was able to see. All right, it's about 1 o'clock, the 6th. We're going out. We got the car back together. The driver's all back together. How's it look, Stuart? That's the way we wrap it up in Texas. Bullet heads to San Antone. Shelby Mustangs and race cars everywhere. Okay, it's somewhere around 7, 8, or 9, or whatever o'clock. We got a full moon in Texas. We're headed out. We got Team JBA is loaded. Yeah, baby. See you, Bobby.
See ya.
Okay, Mon. See you, brother. All right. All right, Chris. You guys going to Junction, Texas tonight? All right. Craig, Junction, Texas is west. Do not go east.
Yeah, okay.
Come on,
We got that part.
Mike, I want you to lead them to Junction, Texas, because
No.
you're such a good lead.
No, I'm not. I'm
Rusty,
He'll give him a lead. He'll put it on GPS and say, "Here, go that way."
I just need you to get me to the airport. Don't
you
tell
to the
anybody
airport.
that's where we're going. Tell them we're going to the new totem.
Told him, yeah.
Okay. 2 golds. And car's still running. We're a little worse for the wear, but we did it. Headed to California again. All right, we're back in the rig's in. It's raining in Southern California. We made it and brought some hardware with us. JBA Speed Shop. I got to the Scripps Clinic on Monday, and they said, "You did what?" Don't ever let your Texas friends that are EMTs with a razor blade slice your eyelid. They put me on antibiotics, and there's no infection, and my eye's good to go. So it was just a normal day in Texas.